Last time on Trials of Mana.
Bring cash.
Yeah, we didn't stop.
It's just
at
like,
ATM.
oh, that's only $10. That's only 20. That's only 5.
Yeah.
That's, oh boy.
As though I can't hear inside.
You didn't hear me this morning when I said, no, get back.
Episode 11, Those Hidden in Heavensway.
All right, we return with some more Trials of Mana. Look at Kevin, ready to go.
I know, he's like, let's get it.
Come on, who wants these hands?
I know. I'm gonna start throwing paws.
All right, so we're in Bezier. We're gonna explore around a little bit to try and get some fare so that we can board a ship.
See, whenever I was playing as Reese, Kevin was like, I don't have any money.
Now he's got all the funds.
Yeah, and Reese was like, it's okay, I'll pay for you. He was like, okay, thanks, I don't know how to swim. Now I feel lied to.
Yeah. The truth comes out.
Kevin is keeping his coin to himself.
Mm-hmm. Saving it for his story.
His doggy paddle.
Basically. He's a better swimmer than any of the other characters.
I know, he outswam the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Come again.
He's like, okay, bye. Oh, that was a pretty animal.
I think it was a cat.
That was a big-ass cat.
He's a big cat.
That was a Milo.
Reminded me of, like, Persian, the Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
The evolved form of Meowth.
This is useful.
Persian is like this big old cat.
Oh, puppers. You feel so much better. Oh, his little tail looks at me and just goes down like, you're not going to do anything else to me today, are you?
Like, now what?
Come again.
Yeah, this is recorded on the same day that we did all those shenanigans with my puppers.
Yeah, he got his nails cut, a bath, his teeth brushed.
Mm-hmm. He's styling
His
and
little
profile.
tufts of hair all pulled out. Hey.
But look, little cactus.
Little cactus.
Hiding in the crevice.
Aw. He's just got the cutest little face.
Just a little.
I love it. He's the only one that can do pencil thin eyebrows and like work it.
Okay.
Sorry, ladies. Fill your eyebrows in.
Well, alrighty then.
I'm old school. I wake up with my eyebrows already on my face.
Baruchi. Look at that. Shots fired.
I do feel very fortunate though, because I don't do anything to my eyebrows,
Okay.
and they just kind of.
No, I think it's a white dog. Now that I get a better look at it.
I was gonna say that's a really big cat for it to be a cat.
Yeah. Big old cat just like sitting at front of the shop. It's like, whoa.
It's a panther. That's where the big cat went from Primal.
Oh, God.
This has better animation.
Basically, it looked like a Switch game. We
Yeah.
actually saw the exotic cat.
I was just like, oh no. That's why I thought it was from like 2001. You're like,
know.
nope, that's 2019. You gotta be shitting me.
You're just like, it's a product of its time. I'm like, no, it isn't.
It's from this time. It's from now.
That panther is not an accurate product of 2021.
So I've been doing like a lot of like visualizing, like mental visualizing of like what our future house and like area is gonna look like.
Yeah.
And
The dream house.
yes, I've come to a decision that I would really, really like to have a she shed.
And I'll have a
Doesn't-
man
yeah.
cave.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be very big, but just that way I can put like my glasswork out there because glasswork is very loud.
Good choice.
So that way I won't have to be like in the house.
Look, a bumpkin
I love the bumpkins.
Come again.
deals wood damage to enemies.
But like, and now like if I don't have little heart windows on the doors to my
Looking
she
for
shed, I'm
labor?
gonna be pretty sad.
Okay.
Normally I'd offer you a deal on.
So you're gonna look for a house with heart windows, or are you gonna invest
I would
in heart
probably
windows?
put heart windows in. I know how to install windows. It's just a matter of having all of the proper tools and equipment to do
Kept
it.
saying he
Gotcha.
was a prince or something.
Okay, so check this out.
That boy might
This
be
guy
in
from the
love
night
with
market
Elliot.
sold
Where
little
is he
Elliot into
now?
slave labor.
You knew
And she's like, oh no, you didn't.
Sorry, but
You
the man
sold
just bought
him?
the wares and left.
You sold my brother. You
didn't
turned into
cry.
Olivia.
I did.
You sold my
Business
brother?
Olivia is just floored
Mercy,
from a different franchise. She's so shocked.
red-eyed man. That's all I know, I swear.
We've also decided that our next dog is going to be a golden retriever, and we're going to name her Olivia.
Yep. It'd be perfect gold, because like Olivia's
Her little
color is like
golden-
yellow and gold.
Yeah,
Should we give her like a little crown,
Understood.
like Olivia's cat?
I love it.
Wicked ways.
Her little collar will be a
Please
crown.
spare me.
That'll be her cone.
Yes.
Her cone will be made out of origami.
A little origami cone.
Now, Olivia, refold unto glory.
She's going to be like, woof.
All of her toys can be the Velementals.
That'd be so cute.
We're gonna go all the way with this joke, damn it.
People will be like, you're still talking about the Origami King. This is like 6 years from now, you know?
Yeah.
I like it still. My cousin just named her daughter Olivia.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Well, not like just named her, but she was just born, so.
Oh, okay. So the nice thing about the night market, just to let our viewers know, you get all kinds of special goodies like Drake scales, Poseidon claws. These are the items that you use on like the Benevodons and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you save them for later bosses that are like, this
More
has
advanced.
this element.
Yeah.
We'll use these elemental items on characters that don't cast spells, like Hawkeye, Reese. Whereas someone like Angela, like you don't really need this kind of stuff because
Right.
they
Well,
know
she has
spells.
spells.
Angela and Charlotte are two characters that you don't have to use them as much.
Yeah.
But if you had a team like, say, Duran, Reese, and Hawkeye,
Well,
then
Reese-
you gotta
Reese
really
has,
stock
like,
up on
a
these
nice
items.
balance of spells and combat.
Okay, so she's the balanced one?
Yeah.
We're the Aurora sisters.
I'm starting to get the
Famed
sniffles.
Yeah, you're getting the sniffles again.
It's time for the next dose.
All right, well, why don't we just sit back and watch the show then? The Aurora Sisters of the Night Market. They'll dance, and they actually dance to the full version of the victory theme from the video game. Because when you win a battle, it goes da 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 da.
See, I chose not to watch the show.
Whereas this one does the whole kit and caboodle as the Aurora Sisters flaunt their stuff. When you got it, flaunt it. Oh, but they're also nice. Charlotte likes it a little too much.
I know, Charlotte's like, yay! Oh God, Charlotte, you don't know what you're seeing. Young child, shield your eyes.
Charlotte's like, I waited 50 years for this. They said I'm too young, but it's been 50 years. I deserve this.
I know, I feel like Charlotte's like the grandma that goes to the strip club just to like reminisce on what she had.
Kevin's just like, you go, girls. I'm being supportive. And Reese is like, oh, how cute.
Reese is like, oh no. Where's the rest of their clothes? I made that joke at work the other day. There was a girl that came in from one of the clothing stores to order a coffee. And she was like, they were talking about sizes, like size inclusion.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah, it's ridiculous that, you know, someone can wear a men's medium and then have to buy a ladies 2XL, because that's about the size equivalent.
Oh, okay.
And one of my coworkers was like, yeah, that's why I wear men's clothes. I'm like, yeah, it's way easier to wear men's clothes because when you buy a shirt, you get the full shirt. Because, like, I don't know. You probably don't know since you're not a lady and you don't buy ladies' clothes.
Spoiler alert, I'm not a lady.
But, like,
Old-fashioned that way.
crop tops are in right now. So trying to
Gotcha.
buy shirts that are the full shirt that aren't, like, grandma clothes
Okay.
is really difficult.
Wow. All right, then. All right, so there we go. We explored the town, we visited the night market, we tipped off the Aurora Sisters. Now we can board a boat.
Kevin's like, I don't have any money.
Unfortunately, I did this backwards. So, apparently what I was supposed to do was talk to the boatman first. He's like, oh, the ship's not ready yet. Go explore town.
Yeah.
Then you explore the town, then he's like, the ship's ready. So if you do it backwards, it doesn't really work. Because if you explore the town and then talk to him, he's like, the ship's not ready yet.
I
Go
mean,
spend
like,
some time.
You could. It doesn't really take all that much time though.
No, it doesn't.
So they just go to sleep.
Yeah, we're just gonna go snooze.
That's my excuse for everything. Is like everything's better after a nap. A nap or a bath. Wash that attitude off.
Yeah.
The first time I said that, I thought you were gonna die. I'm gonna go take a bath and try to wash this attitude off. You were like, I'm not saying anything.
I didn't say a damn thing. Like, I know the difference between you being in a good mood where you can take my sass and you being in a bad mood where I'm like, I'm not saying a damn thing. Like, if you're just laying there and you're just like, wow, it's almost October. Doesn't feel like October. Well, no, that's because October starts on Saturday.
Shut up.
Whereas, like, if you're huddled with Luna on you and I say something like that, you'll just be like, and Luna will look at you like, fucking hell, now I gotta work overtime.
I know. Poor cat. She really does. It was funny, though, during the thunderstorm, because I have, like,
Was it the one that I logged through?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have, like, this really weird fear of thunderstorms that is newly acquired.
It's not weird. Like, it makes perfect sense.
I'm like a dog, though. I just, like, start to shake.
You're as bad as Wesker.
Yeah.
Like, you
I
and
just
Wesker
huddle with
are thunder
Wesker.
buddies.
But it's thunderstorming. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's thunderstorming. And Luna's on me, and our other cat, Bubcud, decides to come cuddle with you.
Yeah.
And she's purring, and Luna's staring at her like, as soon as I clock out, bitch, you're mine. But Luna is my therapy cat, so she was working.
She was the parrot cat we saw for
Yeah.
5 seconds in the Klaus video, I think it was. And
Yes.
she's also in the trailer for
Yeah.
season 2.
When she's not working, she's a little hard to hold on to.
Yeah. She's the most cat, I'd say, of our cats.
Yeah, Milo
Like,
is very
I'll
dog-like.
give you attention when I want to give you attention.
Well, she's like, I will take the attention you give me, but I can't guarantee you're not getting clawed.
Oh, okay.
Whereas Bubka is very much like, I will give you attention when I want to
okay.
give you attention, and then she'll just run away.
Yeah, my
Whereas like
book-a-boom
Luna,
box.
yeah, Luna will let me pet her even if she doesn't necessarily want to be petted.
Oh, okay.
She'll just like, she won't purr. She'll just be like, all right, are you done yet?
Okay.
Whereas like,
I just figured most of the time she just likes it.
she does. Yeah, she.
Okay.
I mean, she's a very affectionate cat.
Yes. Oh, yes.
She just doesn't like it when other animals are getting affection.
Whereas Milo's like the old dog.
Yeah, Milo is very much a dog cat. I'm surprised he didn't like murmur.
I think he's just happy he made it up the steps. He's like, we're just gonna lay here for a couple hours. Like you said, like when he dies, die in a ball.
Yeah, he's a big cat. So, and it's really morbid. So, for anyone that has like soft heart for animals, I'm sorry.
Well,
But
just for some
trying-
context,
yeah.
especially since
He's
we've been frequently getting
22.
some new subscribers, so
Yeah.
he's a 22-year-old cat.
He's 22. He has lived a long and fantastic life. But he's starting to get that look of like, guys, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done. You know, it's coming.
Yeah, there's a lot of fatigue
So-
with this cat now.
And so when he does go, we're gonna have to dig a hole.
Yeah.
So if he dies all spread out, he's gonna go into like the rigor mortis all spread out, and we're
Yeah.
gonna have to dig
Dig
a
a
hole
big-ass
that
hole.
size. So I'm just like, I kind of hope he's in like his little cat shrimp mode,
Yep.
where he kind of curls up in a little ball, just because I know
Smaller
I'm not
hole.
gonna be okay when he goes. I might be able to hold it together, but I mean, I've had that cat for most of my life.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a pretty emotional day.
Cat's older than your coworkers, you said.
He is. So where I work, I have a lot of coworkers that are still in high school. So they're like 16. Some of them are 17, and I'm just like, my cat was an adult cat when you were born. He is still alive. Like,
See, if you talk about him enough, he'll get up and be
yeah.
like, all right.
I'm like, I'm out of here.
I'll get the hell out of here.
He's gonna sit at the top of the steps and contemplate life for a minute before curling back up.
Well, anyways, back to the task at hand. We're on a boat, and we're off to our next destination.
I'm on a boat.
And this is going to lead us basically into the kingdom of Laurent,
Okay.
which is basically full circle for Reese. But we can't go home just yet.
She's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna stop and freshen up. See, I wish more games did their things like that.
The Dark Souls thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Ys does.
Yep, Yeez does it. Yeez does it for like 5 seconds.
I know you can't read the whole thing. It's just like, hey, listen, we told you.
Like it's like, wow,
not
those
our
are some
fault you didn't
quick
read
ass
it.
loading times. They'll be like, hey, here's a tip. There it goes.
You get like the first sentence.
you freeze
and you're
frame?
like, well, I
Like,
tried.
When we get around to recording the Yeez games, I'm probably just gonna like freeze frame and be like, oh, so that's what that says.
I know.
Neat.
Just pause it like, oh, wish I knew that. You know.
Wish I knew that while playing. Oh well.
Stop.
All right, so Navarre has
Now
taken
is not
custody
the time for revenge.
of the town.
Reese is like, did you say what?
Yeah, but Kevin's like, no, now is not the time for
He's in a
vengeance.
terrible state.
Now is not the time for your anger.
We should ask around town and find out more.
He's like the
Could be
grasshopper
a
of the
lead on
group.
one of the mana stones after all.
I don't know what that means.
Well, cricket, I guess. Jiminy Cricket.
Okay, because when you say grasshopper, I think young grasshopper. Not yet young grasshopper.
Yeah, I
He's
was
not
thinking
yet
he's more
time
of
to
like the
bloom.
conscience.
Okay.
Conscious?
Conscience.
Yeah,
And
conscience.
always let your conscience be your
I
guide.
have. Okay.
Oh, I'm bad
There are
too.
certain words I just have a
We've
hard
been
time
doing this
saying.
show for well over a year. We just add deep a doop that.
Yeah.
That's all, folks.
Be discreet
That's just the way it is. Sorry, guys.
It's like conscience and
I am not the
cautious.
only Laurentian
Gotcha.
survivor.
And I'm just
There
like,
are
okay,
many
enunciate.
hiding in the mountains.
The word you're looking for is
Go to the
conscience.
Sinosa Meadow.
Conscience.
Hey,
So here,
take my order.
I know I complain about customer service nowadays, but at least we're not back in the medieval ages where it's like, hey, serve us or we'll kill ya.
Yeah. That I would like to think I'd be the type of like barmaid that would just have a dagger handy and be like, come at me, bro. Slice the throat, take your bag.
But like they're the
Who's ready for a new
authoritarian.
beer?
They're the authoritarian force, so you don't really want to like piss off the
Well,
oppressive
that-
empire.
That was also the thing, though, is like, you were relatively nice to your barmaids. Because if you were mean to your barmaids, they didn't give you any drink.
Exactly.
So it's like, you were nice to the barmaids.
Uh-huh. Even in context where these characters overtook the town,
Yeah.
they'd
You're-
still
yeah.
ideally be nice to the barmaids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if they're not, she could easily be like, well,
So
I'm
this
out of
is
beer.
interesting.
You know,
In
I'm out of
Kevin's
drink.
playthrough, those cats won't talk to you.
Oh.
Whereas as Hawkeye, they're just like, Hawkeye, there you
Yeah.
are, old buddy, old pal. Oh, glad to see you.
Well, because isn't the cat under a spell? There's
I think
something
that's how
wrong
it
with
is.
him.
Yeah,
He's-
there is something
yeah.
wrong with the cat. But if you
Little
play as
cat
Hawkeye
man.
or have Hawkeye in your
Yeah.
party, he picks up on that right
cactus!
away. Of course. Always got to find those little cactuses. They give you such lovely prizes.
I love him.
At the time of this recording, we're still in the pre-planning stage of our little cactus model.
I already, yeah, I have the supplies for him. Now it's just actually doing it.
So, Chugga Chugga will keep in touch, see how that all turns
Oh,
out.
my little cactus.
But, no, as I was saying earlier, like, I stumble over words all the time. I've established by now, like, I'm 30, I've been doing YouTube since the beginning, and just, like, I'm doing it for fun.
Yeah.
I've long accepted I'm not going to be, like, the Let's Player that people just get giddy to watch.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to offer but myself.
See, what's nice,
So this is
though,
just for
is,
fun
like,
and just to, like,
well, not
view as
only,
time
yeah.
capsules.
Well, not only that, but, like, this is genuinely how we are off camera, too.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, a lot of those...
This is our genuine selves.
Yeah, a lot of the YouTubers that are like, people love watching them, that's an act and they burn out.
Yeah.
So, like, after a year or two, they're like, listen, I have to take a break because I'm burnt out
Yeah.
on this fake character
Yeah.
that I do.
Whereas I feel that's going to be our strength. Why we'll, and I'm just predicting, like 10 years down the road, we'd still be doing this just
Yeah.
because we're just being ourselves.
Yeah, and it's just
Oh, hey,
fun.
remember this game that we
Yeah.
were playing the other month? Da-da-da-da-da-dee, da-da-da-da-da-doo.
Yeah, so whereas, like, there's no, character.
Yeah.
I really am this bad at gaming, guys. It is not an act.
Well, it's not you playing this particular
No,
instance.
no.
you play the first experiences, and the first time we had you play live for Gaming Cats and Dogs was World of Illusion.
Yes.
Which went a lot better than we thought.
It did
you
go,
were very
well,
nervous.
It's also, I had played it how many times, though, too, before where, like, if I was doing a Let's Play of something like this, there'd be no way that I would be that good, because it takes too long to play through it.
So if we were to do, like, Mortal Kombat or Mario Kart, which I want to do in the future, do you want practice first, or do you just want to go in and, hey, let's race?
Like, at least once, just to go through it, and because my big thing is the controller, remembering what button does what.
Okay.
So, like, I would like to just have the familiarity of the buttons.
Gotcha.
That's not going to make me any better, but at least I have a fighting chance.
Check it out. Because I've found so many little cactuses, I have the counter of how many treasure chests are in, like, every town.
That was, like, my favorite thing.
Yes. I love it. So now I'm just like, well, I'm here, and there's a counter, so what the hell? I'll see where all the chests are.
Yeah.
And, like, again, I'm not aiming for 100%, but, like, if it's there, I'll make an effort.
Yeah.
That's my motto. I don't go for 100%. I think completionist is a thankless job unless you're the completionist.
Yeah.
Who's a $1 million YouTuber.
Yeah.
So, it's not so much a thankless job. But for a schmo Joe like me, it don't matter. All it is bragging rights, and I don't care. I have too many games to go through.
I mean, who are you going to brag to? Me? And I'm just going to be like, okay.
Our 111 viewers, thank you very much. We've exceeded 100 subscribers. That's a milestone.
I know.
Now if we could just hit
It's really-
1,000, because that would be more than
I
I've
think,
ever
like-
done in the history of my YouTube life.
Yeah. And I'm honestly really proud of the amount of subscribers we've had.
Yeah.
Mainly because we haven't given in to, like, the algorithm
No.
of being, like... Because we don't claim to be, like, family friendly. You
No.
know, we have some language,
Yes.
some content, so... We do typically recommend in our descriptions, like, the age bracket for what we feel would be appropriate.
Yeah, most of them are 13 and over, but some might
yeah.
even push to be like 16 and
16
over,
or
17 and over.
depending
Yeah.
on the
The
game.
mountains are dangerous
Because
creatures.
coming up here in
Find your
October,
friends
we
soon.
are going to have American McGee's Alice.
Yep.
Which is rated
Which
M for
might
mature.
be already started by the time of this video
Yeah.
airing, I think.
So, but that, you know, that's an example.
I had
But
some
anyway, we haven't given in to, like, you know, nudity or, like, explicit content just to get
We don't have
views and things
cleavages.
like that. Yeah.
We don't have Mando's cleavage on the thumbnail.
Yeah, no thanks. I mean, like, I'm the type of person that's like, please don't look at me in general. So, yeah. So I'm really proud of what we have based on the fact that we haven't given in to, like, clickbait.
But I think we'll keep
know.
growing. I really do. Because,
It's
like,
fun, so.
our viewers
Happy little
mostly
pupper
don't
family.
care about this stuff, but, like, the actual pupper content, like the
Yeah.
philosophers, the birthday tributes.
Which is awesome, because we put a lot
That's
of
the
effort
stuff
into
that we put
those,
effort
yeah.
into, whereas this is kind
just
of like our
us bantering,
downtime.
yeah.
This is our downtime. This fills in a void.
Fills
in
the void
space.
in our
Yeah,
souls.
fills the void in our souls, but also fills the void in our schedules.
Yeah.
To where it's just like, there's something to keep them busy while we work on the next video.
Yeah.
And another thing, whether people watch them or not, that I'm really proud of is coming along are the game making vlogs.
Yeah.
Less because people are watching them, because I don't care. It's more of it keeps me motivated to keep working on my games.
See, that's the kind of stuff that I really like, though, because it's like you feel involved in a way,
Yeah.
especially like if we get to the point where people start interacting with, hey, wouldn't it be cool for X, Y, or Z? Mm-hmm. You know, and it's just like a community building something together is a really neat idea.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that'd be
just-
really cool. And if it doesn't happen, that's fine. Again, I'm still
But it's
progressing.
also forcing you to make the game.
Because we tried last year to be like, well, just in my downtime, I'll work on my game. And I
But there
did
is
like
no downtime.
so little.
Yeah.
Because I don't allow downtime. I'm always doing something.
Yeah. Whereas, like, my downtime is normally, like, I am down. So I physically, like, cannot do anything. So it's like, oh, well, I'll just paint my downtime. And I'm like, well, you're in the closet right now, so you cannot paint in here. Mm-hmm. He is so upset that I won't let him lick.
Yeah, he's very pissy today. He's like, after all you put me through, I still can't lick.
No. Because he's not licking for, like, to clean himself.
No, he's licking
because he
for
just
attention.
took a bath. He doesn't need it.
Yeah.
He's licking for pleasure.
Yes.
So he's like, I'll just move just out of reach.
Yep.
Joke's on you, buddy. I got a fly swatter.
It's like, Jesus. Look out, puppers.
My mom used to do that. Me and my brother would be in the back seat of the minivan, and she had a fly swatter. So if we were being bad, she could just like smack us with the swatter. She couldn't reach us if she didn't have one.
The things you tell me of your mother.
My
It's
mom
a
is
shame.
beast, like,
It's a shame that I missed the highlight
You
reel and got
did.
to see like the farewell party.
yeah, you did. Cause like, I mean, her and my dad were still married at the time, but she was very much like a single mom. Like, she worked, but she also took care of us. So
Yep.
like, my dad was just kind of like on the couch. But yeah, she
The throne of men.
was a
couch.
beast.
Oh, no.
Well, he worked too,
Don't worry
but
about
like,
me.
he
will be
didn't
fine.
share.
He didn't share. Bruh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't have to get into the nitty gritty
Yeah.
dirt band about
But
that.
it was just funny because like some of the things that like, you know, after her passing that I just like spontaneously remember, and the fly swatter is one of them because I have a fly swatter downstairs because we had really bad flies this summer.
We just had very bad bugs this
I
summer.
know, it
I think it was
was
because we took down that one
outrageous.
tree.
Yeah.
And we hit like a nest or some kind of den.
I don't know, but it was really bad.
Now, I want to comment on this because,
The
I mean, that's the point of the game.
The puppies will put you to
But
sleep.
yeah, like, there are a lot of Wizard of Oz references in this game. From, like, the Yellow Brick Road to the Tin Man characters.
Yeah.
To, like,
the poppies.
puppies will put them to sleep.
We're just missing a wicked witch. Which, I mean, Belladonna, but
Technically, yeah. Belladonna's technically a witch.
I mean, she lacks the apparel for a wicked witch, but you know.
We never saw the Wicked Witch of the East. She could have been dressed like that and then had a house
She
plop
did
on her.
have some pretty hardcore stripper shoes. I mean, that's all I'm saying. Them red slippers were pretty fancy.
So, like, maybe she did look like Belladonna, and then they were just like, now we'll drop a house on her.
Well, if she looked like Belladonna, there would have been some sort of
am
cushion
I?
for that house to land on. Probably wouldn't have killed her right away.
Your sister's dead. No.
No. The implants got her.
She's a D cup. I think she'll be okay.
This is our secret base. We have been
Alright, so
preparing for
this-
joining Amazon forces.
These are the
Naval
remnants of
attack
your
the citadel.
Amazon troops. And once again, it really drives home that, like, they're more Valkyrie.
After
Yeah.
the
Like, once again, they're
I-
hiding in
yeah,
the mountains.
I have very few qualms with the game, like serious qualms. This one was more of an annoyance. Like, they definitely missed an opportunity to have these girls be Valkyrie.
Yeah. Well,
Rather
Valkyrie's
than
public
Amazons.
domain, right?
I think so, yeah.
They are, like,
Unless Disney
centuries
stole it
old.
because they own Marvel and the Valkyrie from, like, Thor.
God, I don't know.
I mean, that'd be pushing it,
They
but
don't own
I wouldn't
the.
put it
They
past
don't even
them.
own Thor though, because Thor's in God of War, and it's a whole
Yeah.
different Thor.
Thank you, Your
It's the
Highness.
Thor based off Ragnarok.
So
but
maybe.
it's not Marvel's
I just
Thor.
feel like it's a missed opportunity
Please
because
come to
the
the Universe.
Amazonians were supposed to be like these
Everyone
massive
wishes to
warrior women, and
Mm-hmm.
like these girls are not. I mean, they're warriors,
Yes.
but they're like
They are Valkyrie.
they're Valkyrie. Yeah, they're from a
slender,
wind
they're quick,
nation.
They're like the
Yeah.
wind.
I just think they missed.
Do you
an
think that was like a
opportunity.
Japanese misunderstanding of
I
what
feel like
Valkyrie
it
are?
could have been
or Amazon? Because
maybe not like
neither
on the
Amazon nor
Japanese
Valkyrie.
fault. It may have even just
are
been
from
like a
Japanese.
translation issue.
Okay. That could definitely be it. It could have been a mistranslation. Because, like, neither Amazon, obviously, nor Valkyrie relates to Japanese mythology or culture.
No.
That's Norse and, well, Amazon.
Yeah, a Norse and African.
Gotcha.
I love that he just kicks it open. They each do something different
Mm-hmm.
to open up the chests.
Ah, got ourselves a board meeting here.
Everyone looks pretty bored.
Baruchi. and yes, to all the newcomers, we do make a lot of bad puns and dad jokes.
I
On
make
this
a
channel.
lot of bad puns and dad
In this
jokes,
show.
and 9 times out of 10, I laugh at them myself.
Yeah,
So,
that is true. Can't argue with that.
and the one that I make the most though is, and I can't even help it. I do this not even just on the channel, just in real life, like
Okay.
at work or something. When someone goes, "That's a lot of damage," and I go, "That's a lot of damage."
That's a lot of damage.
Just, it's.
Phil Swift.
It is just a natural reaction that I cannot help.
I like this bit. They're like, oh, we captured some of the Naval agents. And you got to talk to them, and they're just like, ellipses. I don't want to talk about this shit. I don't know how it happened. We were just walking through some poppy seeds, and all of a sudden we just...
They're like, listen, we tried to walk through a field of flowers, and just that's the last time I do that. Did you know poppy seeds will come up as a methamphetamine in your system?
Where'd you learn that? Was there a joke there?
No, that's like an actual, like, if you eat too many poppy seeds and you have to take a drug test, it will come up as methamphetamines in your system.
Damn. And I'll say again, where'd you learn that?
I had to take a lot of drug tests for work.
Oh my god.
And I was like, that can't be right. And that was one of the things the lady told me. It's like, that will come up. There's some other food items that if you eat a lot of, it comes up weird in your system.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
I need to know that. Because I just like kind of like
Because-
experimental eating.
I had a phase where I did like a lot of poppy seed
Probably
bagels.
mushrooms.
Yeah, poppy seed bagels and like poppy seed dressings.
Okay.
So, and it's like, it comes up as a percentage, which is why they're like, listen, we know you're not doing math, because if you were doing math, it'd look a lot different than this.
Yes.
However, keep in mind. But
Wow.
I cried. I was bawling. I was so upset. I was like, I promise I've never done math. Like,
What were you being tested for? A job interview or like
no, whenever I worked in
trying to leave the state?
no, when I worked in energy, they would try
Okay.
to test us
Oh,
periodically
wow.
because it was,
Okay.
just that type of field.
No kidding.
Yeah. And
Well,
I was so upset. I was like, oh my god, I've never done math a day in my life. I've never done drugs. Like,
Oh, here we go. So we're going to investigate the Coropoker. We're looking for Dom Perry of the Coropoker. They're the Whittle guys.
oh yeah, okay, I like
Yep.
them.
They don't like humans.
Yeah, they're rather mean, if we're honest.
So
Then
we
must
gotta
go
find
and
their
find
domain.
him.
Please wait. The Coropoker do not like larger folks such as us.
He's like, oh, by the way, they don't like you.
Yeah. Oh, so you're
Look at
risking-
Risa's face. She's like, you motherfucker.
She's like, don't like me. How could someone possibly not like me? I'm adorable.
You must appear less human and
Charlotte's
more
like, new friends. It's okay. I look like a Coropoker. I can pull one off. You two stay back. I'll take care of this.
minor
Meanwhile, they're like, oh my god, here comes Charlotte.
item is
Everyone
in
hide.
there.
All the Coropokers are just like, oh god, it didn't die.
Yeah.
Even the Coropokers are like, we don't have a speech impediment. What the fuck is this?
I know, they're like, can you just
No
not?
other character has a speech impediment.
It is just her. You're telling me no one here heard of speech
Regardless
therapy?
of fantasy race, regardless of like their alliance, regardless of their age,
Even
only
like
Charlotte.
pretending, because I could argue there are people historically that had speech impediments that went through speech therapy to correct some of the issues they were having, and then you had other kings that would just be like, you know what, I have a speech impediment. Everyone sounds like this now. Like,
Yep. Well, in the next part, we're gonna go locate the Coropoker, whether they like it or not.
ta-da,
See you guys next time.
toodles.
Oh my god. This lady has a ridiculous voice. Hang on, we're not gonna toodles just yet. Now we'll toodles.
Toodles.
Wait a minute, I'm the leader. I'll say when it's the end.
I'll say when
It's
we
the end.
toodles.